Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. I was sorting out the Romance Scammers folder on my laptop a few days ago, looking to see if I could find any videos that I'd started and never finished, and this one popped up. I had a long audio, but I'd never actually topped and tailed it. So, here it is. Denise would like to introduce you to Anton Liam. How was your night, he asked. Good, thanks. Yours? Asked Denise. I'm Anton Liam, my name, he said. What's your name? What do you think it is? Said Denise. Denise Singleton. Right. What else do you think it would be? She said. I'm not good with computers, added Denise, but even I know Facebook shows who you're talking to. So where are you from? He asked. I live in Guildford, she said. It's in England. Where do you live? I've been to England, he said. Long time ago, with my daughter. How lovely, said Denise. Where did you come to? I'm from Germany, he said, but I live in Dallas, Texas. So what other country have you been to? Where did you come to in England? Asked Denise. Glasgow, he said. That isn't in England, is it? Said Denise. Yeah, sure, he said. Glasgow's in Scotland. Did you come to England? She asked, to which our man replied, United Kingdom. I came to United Kingdom. Well, actually, he said untied kingdom. Okay, said Denise. Did you go to Glasgow for work or a holiday? For holiday, he said. I've been to Spain when the kids were small, said Denise. And he added, I've been to France, Canada, South Africa, China, Australia, Mexico, and Georgia. I do travel a lot, because of my job too. My goodness, said Denise. How lovely. What do you do? I'm a civil engineer, he said, who build roads and bridges. What about you? I'm retired, she said. I was an accountant. Cool job, he said. Right now, I'm in Mexico, doing unfinished contract with the UN. This is my last contract before I retire. I've been working for 39 years now. I didn't know the UN built roads, said Denise. Don't the Mexican government build their own roads? It was given to UN, he said, and I'm working on them. How long have you been retired? I retired 15 years ago, said Denise. That's cool, he said. We'd made enough money to retire and we wanted to travel around the UK. My Albie never wanted to go overseas. I could have been retired ever since, he said, but the reason I'm still working is because of my ex-wife. How old are you? Asked Denise. I'm 53, he said. What about you? And then he continued. I would have been retired by now, but I'm still working because of the debt my ex-wife incurred in me. My last assignment, which is commanding of V Corps in Wiesbaden, Germany, on the 10th of January 2020, was supposed to be my last assignment. I was planning to retire after my last assignment. I just brought my real estate back home, which cost me $10 million. That was my life savings, all that I've worked for. I was planning to set up a private security firm. My wife told me that her and my brother-in-law wanted to go into a car shipping business and that I should seek for a loan for them from my bank. I stood for a loan from my wife and her brother, my brother-in-law, and now I'm stock up with the bills. I'm even at the verge of losing my real estate to the bank because I use it as security for the loan. This was the reason I'm still working and serving. I took the deployment in January to serve as the commander of ISAF and deputy commander of United States Force so that I can come up with the money. All my salaries and allowances are being paid directly to the bank. I only receive the payment slip on my email. V Corps? Asked Denise. You just told me you're a civil engineer, building roads. At least make up your mind which story you're going to tell me. Yeah, I'm a civil engineer, he said. What I told you right now is what my ex-wife did to me. So you don't work with V Corps, said Denise. That last bit was bullshit to impress me. Not cool, mate. I don't like men that lie. So goodbye. Oh, no, he said. I can't lie to you about anything. You just did, said Denise. Stop lying and go away. Read what I told you, he said. That was my first job, before I had to sign up for this contract, to go over to Mexico, so I can pay back the money. I guess you didn't read correctly. Why would I have to lie to you? I'm an honest man, and I do have the fear of God. I don't know why you're lying, said Denise. So it wasn't you that said I took the deployment in January to serve as the commander of ISAF and deputy commander of United States Force? I haven't hurt anyone, he said, so I don't want to be hurt again. Who just told me that they're working as deputy commander of the US Forces? Asked Denise. I guess I'm talking to two people using the same Facebook account. It's the last chance. Tell me what you really do, or go away. Yes, he said. I took a deployment in January to serve as the commander of ISAF and deputy commander of the United States, so I can pay the money my ex-wife borrowed. I'm a civil engineer who builds roads and bridges. I'm telling you what my ex-wife did to me back in the past. So you're a deputy commander of the US Army who builds roads for the UN, said Denise. Idiot. Pull the other leg. I said, last chance. Tell me now what you really do, or go away. You have a count of 10 to tell the truth, otherwise you're blocked. And she started one of those infamous counts of 10. She got to 9, and he said, I'm a civil engineer who builds roads and bridges. To be honest with you. But you aren't in the army, are you? Said Denise, and carried on, counting down. She got to 6. No, I was in the army, but not any more, he said. She carried on counting. Now, she said, how much of that diatribe about your wife is true? I was trying to explain to you, he said. I can't lie about anything. You just did lie, said Denise. Apologise properly, like a man, and stop lying, or go away. And she carried on, counting down. She got to 0. I'm sorry, he said. Do we agree? Asked Denise. No more lies? I agree, he said. Yes, I agree. No more lies. Good, said Denise. How long have you been in Mexico? I've been in Mexico for 3 months now, he said. Are you on Hangout Gmail so we can talk more about ourselves? Hope it's okay with you. I guess you don't want to talk to me any more, he said, when she hadn't answered him. I was making a cup of tea. She said, yes, I'm on Hangouts. And she gave him her Gmail address. Okay, he said. I'm going to text you right now on Hangout. You're so nice and caring. I just texted you on Hangout Gmail. Check you Hangout. And so they moved to Hangouts. Hi, dear, he said. How are you doing? I'm so glad that you had me. Thanks for your ad. I can't see if you're online on your Hangout. What do you mean, how are you doing? Asked Denise. I was talking to you 10 seconds ago. I mean, you're not showing active here, he said. I've no idea what you're talking about, said Denise. I can't see your profile picture on here, he then tried. I'm so glad that I can talk to you. It's really nice meeting you. Stop moaning, said Denise. But it's okay, he said. I'm happy that we're talking to each other right here. I promise to always be honest with you. I hope so, said Denise. You didn't get off to a good start on Facebook. I know, my dear, he said, but I'm so sorry, and I promise to always be honest with you about everything. Okay, I hope that's right, said Denise. Hope you're not upset with me, my dear. I'm honest, and I really do have the fear of God. You'd better be afraid, mate. Be very afraid. Of course I'm upset, said Denise. If you really do have the fear of God, then you'd better be terrified, because introducing yourself to a lady and telling a pack of lies isn't a Christian thing to do. I guess you're mad with me right now, he said. I'm sorry, and I promise to never let you down any more. Do you believe that? What do you think? Said Denise. How would you feel if I told you a pack of ridiculous lies? I know I'm not going to be happy, he said, but I told you I'm sorry, and I hope you do forgive me from your heart. I will never let you down any more. I feel so bad about everything right now. You're so nice and caring. I see no reason why I should forgive you, said Denise. Discuss that with God. So you're not going to forgive me right now, he said. I told you. Discuss that with God, said Denise. Okay, he said. So what do you have in mind right now about us? Oh, no, said Denise. I'm not going to forgive you. You told me deliberate lies, and you're only asking me to forgive you because I caught you out. Otherwise, you'd have carried on lying. What do I have in mind about us? That you're an idiot and a liar who would have carried on lying if I hadn't told you to stop. Can we talk on the phone? He said. And so he called her. Hello?
Hello.
So you're magically going to start telling me the truth now, are you?
I'm sorry about everything, my dear. I hope you do forgive me right now.
As I said, I don't see any reason why I should forgive you. That's for God. You deliberately told me lies, and you'd have carried on lying if I hadn't spotted that you were lying.
Yes, but you know how I feel right now. I feel so down right now because I'm being honest about you right now. I said I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know you said you're sorry, but that doesn't mean that I have to forgive you.
So you mean you're not going to forgive me right now?
No, I'm not.
So you want to stop talking to me right now?
I think that would be a good idea, don't you?
You say what?
I said I think that would be a good idea, don't you?
No, it's not going to be a good idea because I'm going to miss you so much.
If you say so.
I'm going to
So,
miss you so much because
tell me some
just
truth. Tell me some truthful things about yourself.
so right now I know I messed up. I'm sorry, and I will never do that again to you. Okay? So please, let's just be friends. And I love you. I love to know more about you. Just give
Well,
me the chance.
I want to know some truthful things about you. Tell me what you really do.
I am civil engineer right now. I build road and bridges, and this is my last contract right now in Mexico.
Okay, and how long did you say you've been there? 3 months?
Yeah. I've been in Mexico right for 3 months now.
Okay, and where were you working before that?
I told you I was working with the US Commander Air Force because of what my ex-wife did to me. So I had to work with them so I can pay the money. But
I know you told me that, but we agreed you're not in the army anymore, so stop lying to
yeah,
me.
I'm not in the army anymore because I can't afford to pay the money of my wife bills. So I got to work with the UN for civil engineer so I can come up with the money my ex-wife borrowed from me.
So you magically changed from being an army commander to an experienced civil engineer who knows how to build roads, did you?
Yeah.
All right, so you didn't have to go to college or university and train and then do an apprenticeship and work your way up so that you knew what you're doing.
Yeah. You're right about that.
So you just magically learnt how to build roads in the last 3 months, did you?
Yeah, you're right about that.
My goodness, that must make you some kind of Superman or miracle worker. Didn't we agree that you weren't going to lie to me?
You say what?
I said, didn't we agree that you weren't going to lie to me?
I agree with you right now. I'm being honest about everything. I hope you really do forgive me.
No, I don't forgive you because you're still lying to me, aren't you?
No, I'm not lying to you right now. I'm telling you everything about myself.
So
I'm
you
being honest
magically
right
learned.
now.
So you really did magically learn how to be an experienced civil engineer in the last 3 months.
No, it's not for the last 3 months. I've been a civil engineer for 1 year right now.
For how
But
long?
right now, I'm in mess. I'm hearing you.
How
I've
long
been a
did you
ce-
say you'd been a civil engineer?
I've been a civil engineer for the last 1 year right now. But right now, I'm in Mexico
So you
for the
magically
past three.
learned. You magically learned how to be an experienced civil engineer in 12 months.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Right. Okay. And didn't we agree you weren't going to lie to me? Do you know what a civil engineer means?
Yeah, civil engineer, building road and bridges. That's my work.
Right. So
I'm gonna send you right.
you're not a civil engineer, are you, darling? You're just a road builder.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna send you a picture right now to prove it to you.
Well, you can't prove to me that you're lying, darling. I know you're lying. So you're either a civil engineer, which means you must have gone to college and you've had years and years of training and experience, or you're a road builder. You're just a road builder, aren't you? You just carry bricks and mortar and wood and stuff and
Yeah,
help people
yeah, yeah,
out.
yeah. You're right about that. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, so you're not a civil engineer, are you, darling? So you're still lying to me.
I'm a civil engineer right now. I'm not lying to you right now.
No, darling, we've just agreed that if you're a civil engineer, you've been to university, you've studied engineering, and you've had years of experience. And clearly, you haven't done that in the last 12 months.
Yeah, you're right about that too. So,
Exactly. So, you aren't a civil engineer, are you, darling? So, don't you think you should stop lying to me? You keep telling me that I should forgive you for lying, and you keep lying.
so, what do you want? What do you want right now, baby?
I want you to stop lying to me. That's what I want.
Okay, I promise you for right now. I wish you can see right to my heart. I will never lie to you
Right. So you
again
clearly
or
you
any.
weren't you clearly you weren't a commanding officer in the US Army because you're too stupid for that, aren't you? So you're just a road builder and
Yeah, yeah, I'm
you
a road.
travel around for road building contracts, but you thought that
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
impressive enough.
yeah, yeah. You're right, brother. So, how's it gonna be right now? Can we still move on with our friendship?
No, I don't think so because you've apologised to me several times for lying, asked me to forgive you several times, and yet you've carried on lying. That's not really a good look, is it, darling?
I know how you feel. I know how you feel about that, baby. So, let's go and continue to our friendship. Because if you leave me right now, you're gonna break my heart.
Oh dear, well, I'm sure you'll live with the disappointment.
Do you want me to feel that way?
Yes, I do, darling.
So, what are you saying right now? You don't want to talk to me anymore.
No, because I'm fed up with your lies, darling.
I know. I'm sorry, Oni. Please have mercy upon me, right? Have mercy, okay?
Yeah, well, as I say, you'll live with the disappointment, darling.
Right now, I feel so odd that I'm hurting you right now about everything.
Oh,
I
well,
hope you try with.
maybe you should go to church and discuss your sins with God. Then,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do
yeah, he
right
might
now.
enlighten you about the evils of lying.
I'm gonna I'm gonna make it up to you, okay? You kill, darling.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
You know I'm gonna make it up to you, and I will never lie to you anymore, okay, darling?
Yeah, well, I don't believe that, obviously, because you already said that and you carried on lying.
I promise you right now, I'm not gonna lie to you about anything. Let's just continue to our conversation because I know very soon maybe we can sit together, have a lovely dinner together.
I doubt it. You're in Mexico and I'm in England.
Oh yeah, once I'm doing my contract, I can come over to see you. That is not a big problem.
Oh, okay. I'll put the kettle on. Let me
Okay?
know when you're coming.
Okay. I would love to have a lovely dinner and see your beautiful face. You just
Okay.
touched my heart because you're so nice.
I didn't hear that, darling. You're very faint.
You say what?
I said I didn't hear what you said there. You're very faint. It's hard to hear you.
I said once I'm done with my contract at Mexico, I'm gonna come over to see you.
Okay.
Do you believe we can be able to see each other and have fun?
I'm sure we could, darling.
Okay, I'm gonna test you. Let's just forget about what I told you, okay? Right now, from the bottom of my heart, I promise you, I will never ever lie to you anymore again because you just touched my heart. I haven't met any woman like this in my life before. But you seem like an angel to me. You truly understand me. I know I messed up, but I'm sorry. Let's just move on because I know God brought us for a purpose. Do
Yeah,
you
I'm sure
believe
he did,
that?
darling.
Okay, honey, I'm going to test you right now.
Okay then.
Hope you're not mad at me anymore.
Of course I'm mad at you. You've got to prove to me that you've stopped lying.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to prove to you right now. Right now, I prove to you I'm not going to lie to you anymore. I swear with all of my heart, I'm not going to lie to you anymore.
Okay.
So, what are you saying? And can we continue our friendship?
Well, we'll see.
Hope you're not mad at me anymore. Just tell me right now because I really feel so bad. I
Of
don't
course.
want you to be mad about me.
Well, I am mad at you.
I know you're mad at me. So you mean you can't forgive me?
No, I've told you, darling, forgiveness is for God, not for me.
So you can't forgive me? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying, darling. Yes, you got it.
That means you can't forgive me. Yes or no?
No, I've just told you, darling. No, I can't forgive you. That's for God.
You can't forgive me, so how can we be continuing our conversation?
Well, that's up to you, isn't it? If you can prove to me that you're not lying, I might at least start to believe you.
Okay, for right now, I'm gonna prove to you I'm not lying about anything. And I'm gonna be honest, okay?
Well, I'll believe that when it happens.
Okay. Take very good care of yourself. Where are you right now, baby?
What do you mean, where am I? Where do you think I am?
Are you in the house?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm gonna text you back, okay?
Okay.
I love you, please don't I can't hurt you, please, okay?
If you say so.
Take care. I'm gonna text you right now.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Kisses.
Yeah, bye for now. I'm sorry, said our man again when the call had ended. I hope you do forgive me, sweetheart. Send me a picture of you. Hope it's okay with you. If you give me your address, I'll post one to you, said Denise. Send the picture right here, he said. I've got one of them digital cameras, said Denise. My grandson prints my photos for me. And so he sent her a photo of a man. What phone are you using, my dear? He asked. I don't have one of those mobile phone things, said Denise. I'm using an iPad. OK, I understand, my dear, he said. But I don't mind posting you a photo if you give me your address, she said. Can't you be able to send pictures on here? He asked. I told you, my grandson prints my photos for me onto pieces of special paper. I can post one to you. So you mean you don't have a phone? He asked. I've got a proper phone, said Denise. It's on the wall in my hall. OK, dear, he said. So when are you going to send the picture? As soon as you give me your address, replied Denise. Which of my address, dear? He asked. How many do you have? Asked Denise. Wherever you want me to send them. So you mean you can send the picture through email, right? Can you be able to post one on my Gmail? And he gave her his Gmail address. Send the picture to this Gmail. Is that okay with you? I guess you must be busy, he said, and she didn't reply immediately. Okay, said Denise. I can see you're struggling with understanding difficulties. I have a digital camera. My grandson prints my photos for me. He prints them onto pieces of paper. The sort of pieces of paper that you can put in an envelope. An envelope that you can put in the post with a stamp. The postman then delivers that envelope with the photo in to your house or where you work. OK, my dear, I really do understand right now, he said. Is that simple enough for you? Added Denise. So if you give me your address, I'll post one to you. Are you on WhatsApp? He asked. I don't know what that is, said Denise. What apps do you have on your iPad? He asked. Screenshot it and send to me. I don't know what you're talking about, said Denise. I mean, the app you have on your iPad, he said. I don't know what you're talking about, said Denise. OK, it's OK, he said. I just don't want you worried. I'm not worried, said Denise. Thanks, he said. How do you feel about me right now? Are you still mad about me? "You must be busy. We can talk more better, over better," he said. "Yes, I'm still mad at you," she said. "I'm going to go and clean the bathroom." "I'm SSE," he said. "What does SSE mean?" asked Denise. "I really do miss chatting with you." You," he said. "I'm so sorry," he said. "I'm sorry for upsetting you. I feel so heartbroken about that. But I swear never to lie and always be honest to you till the end of the world. I'm sorry for the damage I made. I will always be faithful to you. Sorry I've made you sick. Sorry I hurt you so deep." And so he sent her a bunch of flowers. "I will never let you down. Are you still up?" he says. "Because right now I'm honest, everything to you." "Hello. Greetings from here. I hope you're having a wonderful time with yourself. I guess you must be busy, or you don't want to talk to me any more." "Happy Sunday," he said. The next day, Denise continued ignoring him on Hangouts. And so our man hopped back on Facebook. "I texted you on Hangout," he said, "but you didn't answer. Are you still mad at me?" "What do you think?" said Denise. "A grown man telling endless lies. Goodbye." And so she ghosted him on Facebook as well. "But I thought we already talked about it," he said. "Let's talk on Hangout. Reply back to my text." And he tried calling her, so she ignored him. "I really do want to be honest," he said, "about everything to you." This was 3 days later. "Can you send me your Hangout Gmail so we can talk about this?" "I think you were on Hangouts, mate." And so our man got the point and disappeared. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. Please comment down below. Please share the video. And I'll see you again in another video.